Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Eonshikeno, and today I'm going to cast a game on Lost Temple between MadFrog as our red Zerg player over here on the right, and our purple Terran called Cast. I've never heard of this guy before, but he's playing against MadFrog, so he must be pretty decent. So, I actually watched the first like 2 minutes of this video, or 2 minutes of this replay, when I was just browsing replays and whatnot. And I saw this opening, and I was like, "This is pretty crazy." So I figured I just shut off the replay right there, and I figured I'd cast it live. I'll do it live. So you guys will see some kind of not one but two little interesting builds you don't see every day. That's for sure. So I'm kind of interested to see where this all goes. So let's see what we got going on here. We've got MadFrog scouting up here in the top position, and also sending his second overlord down to the bottom position. And we've got Cast going supply depot first, barracks, probably followed by reactor. Very standard play for a Terran player. So we've got MadFrog going here. He's got up to 14 food, and it looks like he's sending his drone out. He's going to do some scouting with that. Overlords just aren't quite cutting it. Building yet another drone. He's up to 15 food now. And over here we've got Cast building his barracks, and no gas yet. So this is not gas, so it's not standard so far. And actually looks like there's probably a misclick right there. He selected all and clicked back to the minerals. Just a little bit of a misclick, nothing too terrible. So here we see 16 food, and over here we see a hatchery. So there's like a couple things I can think of why he may do this. It's a second hatchery, so he'll get extra larvae. That's nice. And if the normal Terran player just scans directly here on top of this to get all this creep in his scan, he won't see it, more than likely. So maybe it's kind of a little distraction. It's not an expo down here, so maybe he won't scout it, and maybe when this SCV runs in, he won't notice it. So we'll just kind of see what see the vision of here, is see if this actually pays off for MadFrog here at the get-go. And also, if you notice production tab over here, you see purple's making a command center. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Now we have the spawning pool over here. But yeah, he's just running in. He sees the gas. He sees the spawning pool. He's looking up here at the top, and he hasn't seen that yet. He's going over here to the left. He's not going to see it, it looks like. He's just kind of walking around. But over here, let's check this out. We've got a wall off with a barracks, command center, and a supply depot. So I saw this, I was like, what? What's going on here? Anyways, MadFrog did a gas steal down here, and we have Cast taking his first refinery. And over here, we've got that that second hatchery finished, and let's check his vision real quick. Did he see it? He did not see that, so that hidden hatchery worked, I guess. And Cast is around here. He's looking for that expo because he knows he has too much money. And he's building a proxy barracks here, you can see that. So he's actually building a refinery down here at his natural with his command center right here, with a wall off, a complete wall off, using this supply depot as a door, which is something I can say I've never seen before, but we'll see how that goes. And we've got 2 queens out right now, so we're going to have a lot of larvae coming from MadFrog here. And we've got the metabolic boost being researched and still on 1 gas. So, let's see. Looks like he canceled that. Cast canceled that. Yes, he canceled that barracks down here. He probably canceled that after he saw that Overlord getting vision. And we have him upgrading his hatchery. So, yeah, upgrading the hatchery. Got 2 queens going. So, if he scans over here and just scans like right here in this area, he's going to see, okay, no hatchery, or no tech, and a ton of drones, no units. And he's just going to be a little confused, I think. At least I would be confused. MadFrog is definitely good with the mind games. And here we have Cast actually saturating his gas at his expo with his expansion. But he's still using this expansion not just to get gas, but he's using it to make SCVs. So he's keeping up on the SCV production. So let's check the income tab, see how well everybody's doing. So we have red ahead by 6 harvesters, 5 harvesters now, with that extra early hatchery. And we have Cast throwing down. We've got 3 barracks right now, a factory and a starport. So looks like we're going to see maybe a bio tank build here. Or maybe he'll go for some pre-igniter Hellion Harass. Let's see what he's getting. No, actually, he's getting some tanks. Yep, getting some tanks. And we actually have a third hatchery being placed on here at the natural for MadFrog with a, what is that, 6 lings out? Yeah, 6 lings out. 4 more coming out. So using that link for a little scouting here, MadFrog is probably like confused. At least I would be. And he's got his little scout overlord up here. And as far as army goes, he's got like his 4 little front door guards right here, his 4 marines. He's got a tank and a marine on patrol, it looks like. Probably looking out for overlords to run in. So we got a Viking coming out. Might just get 1 Viking just to go pick off some overlords. It's very common. Just for a Terran player, make 1 Viking, go around, pick any weak overlords. Or not weak, but pick off any overlords before they get that speed upgrade. And here we have a Spire going down for MadFrog. And this hatchery is still using it to regenerate a lot of larvae. So he has 3 bases. Doing a little bit of drone transfer, getting those extractors up, as he will need as much gas as he can get for those mutas because they are so gas intensive. And this Viking is actually probably going to scout this right now. Whoop, misclicked. And he actually will run across this right now. Yep, he does see it. So he kind of figures out what is going on right now. At least he's got a little bit better of a clue. So we got a missile turret up here being placed. Probably just for some mutas, anti-muta protection to guard his tanks there. And we got a lot more Vikings coming out. Vikings, great. Oh, not great. Terrible. Well, they're iffy with mutas. Mutas usually destroy Vikings, but if you can reach a very high critical number of Vikings, you can do some serious damage to mutas. So MadFrog up here with some lings, just doing a little bit of scouting around the side here. Cass finally using this orbital command, moving it over here, and going straight for better placement, moving it from here to here, and getting that quicker mineral return. And moving these 2 barracks in place for wall-offs, and attaching a tech lab and a reactor gauge. So what is he misclicking? Looks like he pulled a MadFrog earlier, clicked on all his SCVs, went back to minerals, and building a missile turret up here. So here we got our first batch of mutas out. Looks like we have another hatchery going down. With muta usually comes map control, and when you have map control, that is a great time to expand. So MadFrog doing a very good job of controlling this map and just allowing himself to get a lot of expansions unhindered. So we got some more tanks being built, a couple marines, and that concussive shells, so we'll probably see some marauders be thrown into the mix here off of that tech lab. 1 spotter overlord up here just to keep an eye out for any tank drops, because tank drops up here with marines can destroy this expansion. I personally have had that happen to me quite often on this map. Definitely a pain with those high ground. Getting his creep tumor spread out, using some overlords to drop that, generate that creep. What do we have here? A baneling nest being built, a roach horn, and the evolution chamber. So he's getting like 1 of everything right now. No Hydralisk in yet. Doing a little bit of drone transfer. Looks like he's going to start sending all his workers down here that he built. Rally points, and we have a lot more drones. He just did some serious drone pumping right there. Because with this amount of mutas, it's going to be a while before Cast has the ability to actually be able to defend his base as well as push aggressively. He has looks like he has 4 Vikings. Looks like we may see a 1 Hellion Harass here with some Viking escort. So actually, here we go. We have MadFrog laying down another expansion. He's not afraid to expo. Using this 1 Hellion, he might just be doing some scouting with. Actually, he's going to go down here and harass. No, he's just going to bypass that up. He might just come up here, kill that, get a look at the Selnaga Tower. He's checking out the gold. Nothing at the gold. Very safe. A lot of lings coming out. Looks like he just has this Hellion rallied around. He just wants to get a view of what he's fighting here. Seeing what kind of tech buildings he's got. He sees those banelings. I don't think he saw the roach. Oh, he did see the roach horn. And running around. You're going to see that Evo chamber building, researching actually, and see that roach horn researching with that little roach inside there doing something. Looks like he's eating or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go over here and check what his army's got. He's got a bunch of lings and some mutas at this point. Looks like he's clearing out. He's going to take the gold for his 3, 4, 5, 6 base. He's got a huge base advantage over Cast right now, so Cass is going to have to play some aggression here if he wants to slow down MadFrog's macro. His macro this game has been very well. Actually, they're actually tied. Whoa. Macro-wise, Purple does have the income advantage with the mules, but he will be mined out very soon at his main, and this advantage is only temporary, I think. I mean, in the long term, MadFrog has a huge advantage right here with these mass number of bases. So we got one Marauder, one Marine coming out, Stimmin trying to run away. Oh, wow, nice bait. Baited those Lings right back into that tank, and that tank has made Ling soup out of them. So we have another command center being built. Doing a little more baiting right there, baiting it back to the Vikings. And what else we got here? We got a command center being built. Probably going to transfer that up here to the gold. And building a barracks, another barracks out front. So he's continually making, looks like a good mix of units. One or two tanks, some Vikings, medevacs to heal, and Marine Marauder. And building a couple more barracks. It's like MadFrog isn't generating too much an army. He's still making drones. He's got a lot of drones. He must feel very confident with his army. He doesn't have very much of anything. I think right now, if Cass decides to push out, I think he could easily, you know, take this army. Without, oh, actually there's a lot of roaches just came on the field. I think that just changed. So we have a, looks like we were going to have a drop back here, maybe some Vikings. Very good micro by Cass, doing a very good job pulling that one Viking back. He knew it was going to die, so he just did the smart move, pulled it back, let the other two escape. Separating his army, very smart. But yeah, Cass here just playing slow and steady. Looks like he's going to take his expo and just play very defensive. But oh, it looks like we have a drop here from MadFrog. We got, looks like all roaches inside those overlords. They do have the speed upgrade, so they should get there pretty soon. He's probably going to drop in the back of the space here. We actually can see Cass's missile turret placement. He's got like two here next to each other and two here next to each other. I don't think he has complete... Actually, that may be completely covered right there. I can't really tell. I wish Blizzard would implement that. But anyway, here we go. We got a drop. All kinds of roaches coming in. They're going to take out that missile turret very quickly.